Welcome to the lectures on problem solving and programming in C. This is lecture 23 and the title of the lecture is debugging. What is debugging? Debugging is the process of finding and fixing errors or bugs in the source code of any software. So suppose if there is a error or bug in your program, what we can do is we can observe the code where the possible bug is coming. And then if you're able to figure out by just inspecting visually, that's well and good. Otherwise, sometimes the code is very huge that you cannot be able to figure out the bug easily. So what you have to do, you have to trace through the program line by line, and then go to the place where the issue is coming and closely observe the data flow, how variables values are changing, and how what kind of statements are executing. Then due to that, through that process, we can identify bugs and then come up with a solution. So all the modern editors do provide debugging facilities. For example, if we are using online GDB, it also provides you facility to debug your program. So when you are working in Linux environment, in Ubuntu operating system with under terminal, so we can use a tool called GNU debugger to debug your programs. In this lecture, I will show you how to trace or debug your programs using GNU debugger. So for an example case, what we will do is we will take an example of tracing the program of palindrome. Okay, right. This is a palindrome program. The name of the program is palindrome. So before going to the debugging, what we need to compile the program with debug information. For that, I need to give -G option followed by program name. Remember one thing, -C option was to compile only, to compile the program, whether there are syntax errors are there or not. But whereas -G option is to compile your program with debug information so that the line numbers and code comes in, will be shown when you are debugging your program. So I have compiled now. So how do I invoke GDB? I command is GDB and then I enter the program name. Program name here is basically /a.exe is my program, right? If you are working in Linux operating system, it will be /a.out. So default program name is a.exe in Windows. So I gave this. So the tool is invoked, the GNU debuggers tool is invoked. So before going to anything, there are commands to run different commands. GNU debugger has commands. So to run the program, we have one command. To break at a certain function or line number, we have a break command. To execute, go to the next line, we have a next command. Like that, the GNU debugger provides a lot of commands. Let us see. First thing is we need to, when you invoke the GNU debugger, first thing is you set a breakpoint at a reasonable place. So I want to put a breakpoint at the function main. So break, I can say simply break or b break main. So it means that at line 8, main function is starting at line 8. So it is put a breakpoint at line 8. Now I will run the program. Run. It is running. So you see here, at line 8, the control has reached line 8 and it's standing paused at line 8. The line 8 is print enter a positive number. I will say next. Next. So now the scanf statement. Next. So now it is waiting for a number. So I will enter 1, 2, 3. Okay. So next. I can even next or n shorthand also, no problem. So see, now there is a function here. There is a function reverse. So I want to step into that function and see how the calculations, computations are happening. So what I can do is I can step, either I put a breakpoint in reverse or I can even step. Now the reverse, we are into this reverse program, reverse function. What is I can even check what is the value of n, print n. Print n is 123. Okay. Now let us see what is the value of d. D is 3 because 123, when you do a modulus operation, D is 3 value, right? Next. What is the reverse? Print reverse. Reverse is 3 initially. Then next, what is the print n value? 12 because we have discarded the rightmost digit of n. Next. print D, 2, the next print reverse 32, next print N, 1, next, print D, D is 1, next, print reverse, next. Now the next print N, N has become 0. Now we will come out, return reverse. Okay, next. So the function execution has completed, and we are reached we are stepped back into the main function where we are checking whether n equal to reverse. Let us see what is n. Print n equal to 123, print reverse equal to 321. They are not same, right? So it will print number is not a prime. Number is not a palindrome. Like that, you have a variety of commands to go through each line of the code and observe what is the to observe different how different breakpoints are. How data is flowing from variables, one variable to another variable. We can set breakpoints. We can check watch points. Watch points is basically we can observe a variable whenever there is a change in variable's value. It automatically displayed with the what is the previous value and what is the next value. We can even put a conditional breakpoint. Suppose if you have a for loop which runs for 1,000 times, you cannot manually run every iteration for 1,000 times, right? Suppose if you are interested in particular iteration only, we can set a breakpoint, and then all those iterations will be completed. And for that particular iteration, the break will be successful. Then you can observe that iteration only. Suppose if I want to observe the 500 iteration, that also I can. I can even see print breakpoints. B. You can see where info. If you do info, no, so automatically not info. So break. You can observe what are all the breakpoints are there. So no, it is D is to delete the breakpoint. So you can even observe the breakpoint. So we can quit the program. Okay, like this we can the program may be very big program, a lot of so million lines of code. Even that also we can debug using GNU debugger. We should set breakpoints such that we will stop at the particular iteration where we want to observe the code. That block of code, when you read it is breaked, and then from there we can start observing the code in micro level, and then to find the bugs and repo, and then come up with the alternate logic to rectify the bug. I will show you some exercise, some examples, commands break GDB commands. GDB commands. These are some commands, GDB commands. Let us see. Yeah, these are the some commands. So if you just press enter, the previous command will be executed. Okay, run. This is a run command which you use to run the program. Break is to set a breakpoint. Step is basically if you want to step into a function to execute that function, you will step. Next is basically you will next statement will be current statement will be executed, and the next you'll go to the next statement. Jump. It is basically jump to a location. Suppose from one long loop we can jump one location to another location. Okay, continue basically will entire code will be executed until you another breakpoint is reached or end of the program is reached. This continue until continue until a location. You can you can keep running the program until you reach a particular location. And then finish executing the function and come out of the function. Print, you can give an expression, and then the expression value will be displayed with the current variable values. So info breakpoints. If you do info breakpoints, it will display all breakpoints. Info locals. it will display the local variables on their values. Then backtrace, it will show you how you from main, how did you reach this current statement, because there may be function inside function, function inside function, right? So this will tell you backtrace, show all the stack call stack, okay, function call stack. So there are you can also have a watch points. Info watch points will give you details of all the watch points. Okay. Thank you. I think I will give you more tutorial and share more tutorials on this, because this can be read and practiced and learned. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'll stop here.